Welcome back. Till now, we've learned about at before, at after returning, and at after throwing one by one. But here's a question that many developers have. Can we use all of these advice types together? Because in real-world applications, we usually don't use just one advice. For example, you might want to log something before a method executes, perform cleanup after it finishes, capture the return value if it succeeds, and handle exceptions if it fails. So, can we combine all of them in the same aspect? The answer is yes. In this video, we'll see how to use all these advice types together and understand how they behave during both successful and failed method executions. So, let's get started. Before we begin, let's make a small change. In the previous video, we modified the process payment method to throw an exception. For this example, we don't need that anymore. So, I'll remove the exception and make the method return a value instead. Alright, now let's quickly implement the at before advice. We've already learned this in detail in the previous videos, so I'm not going to explain it again. For this demo, I'll keep it simple. I'll just add a single log statement inside the at before advice. Alright, the at before advice is done. Now, let's quickly implement the at after returning advice. Before we move on, there's one important thing I want to show you. Notice that we're using the same Pointcut expression in every advice. We're writing the exact same expression again and again. So, can we define it just once and reuse it everywhere? Yes, absolutely. Spring provides the @Pointcut annotation for exactly this purpose. Let's see how it works. I'll create a new method called logExecutionPointcut. Just above this method, I'll add the @Pointcut annotation. Inside the @Pointcut annotation, I'll paste the same Pointcut expression that we've been using. Now, instead of writing the entire Pointcut expression inside every advice annotation, I can simply use the logExecutionPointcut method. Take a look at my screen. In the at before annotation, I'll replace the Pointcut expression with logExecutionPointcut. In the same way, let's update the at after returning advice. Instead of writing the entire Pointcut expression again, I'll simply use the logExecutionPointcut method. That's it. Now, both the at before and at after returning advice are using the same reusable Pointcut. As you can see, this keeps the code much cleaner and avoids repeating the same Pointcut expression everywhere. Alright, now let's quickly complete the at after returning advice. Capture the return value. Add a simple log statement, and that's it. Alright, next let's implement the after throwing advice. Just like the previous advice, I'll use the same log execution pointcut method. Capture the exception. And add a simple log statement. Alright, now let's implement the after advice. Alright, we're done. As you can see, we've implemented all the advice types. We also learned how to define a reusable pointcut using @pointcut and use it across multiple advice methods. Now it's time to see everything in action. Let's start the application. Now, let's hit the API. Now, let's look at the console output. Notice the execution order carefully. First, the @before advice is executed. Then the target method runs and completes successfully. After that, the after returning advice is executed because the method completed successfully and returned a value. Now, notice something else. There's no log from after throwing. Why? Because the method didn't throw any exception. After throwing is executed only when the target method fails with an exception. Finally, you can see the after advice. Think of after as a finally block in Java. Whether the method completes successfully or throws an exception, after is always executed. That's exactly the behavior we learned in the previous videos, and now you can see all of it working together. And that's it for this video. Now you've seen how before, after returning, and after throwing can all work together in the same aspect. I hope this makes the execution flow much clearer. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.